Thank you for making that announcement that no one cared about.
Hello, hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. I gotta move my water bottle over here so it's out of frame. Thank you very much. How are we doing, David? Welcome in. Oh, Lord. Why are you having so much chicken? Is it because you made a lot? Is it because you made a lot so you have to finish it now? Although, as a creature of habit, I would not mind. I personally could eat the same thing lots of times. Thank you for the alert, Ruby. I hope you're having a great day today. Oh. The vibration there felt very weird. It was a weird feeling, but it felt good at the same time. I'm so glad I didn't have to work today. When your single recipes make a lot of servings, oh no. If I lived closer, I'd go over to have some leftovers with you. I don't mind leftovers. I like leftovers. Sometimes food tastes better the following day. Not always. Sometimes. And as somebody who can eat the same thing several days in a row, I don't mind it at all. Yeah, I'm off. I was off today because we have Monday off. So what I do with my vacation is I don't normally take weeks off in advance like other people. I spread it out throughout the year. I look for holidays that land on a Monday, and then I take the Friday off. Sorry, I was waiting for something. Okay, got it. Got it. So I do also have Monday off. Side note, I am gonna be busy tomorrow after all, so there will not be movie. That's why I did not put up a voting. Unless people want to see something later on in the evening. But it'd be like later, like really late. So I'm not sure how many people will be around on a Saturday night, last minute, you know? Yes, there will be fun. It'll be fun. Oh. Ooh. These orange, whatever they are, vitamin C. Oh, actually, now that I'm reading the instructions, the directions, it does say pat around the eye. It does say right here directions. Pat around the eye. Okay, well. Ooh. Gunkel's right. Who'd have known? Gunkel, the beauty facial morning routine guru. Yeah, I never leave the house, so should be a fun time. It'll be a fun time. I won't be home. I'll be out and about in reality, real life. So it'll be a good time to get away from PC. I'm at this PC all day long because when I work, I have two monitors. They're 27-inch monitors, so they're pretty big. But what I do is when I work, I use one monitor where, like, normally where my game is. I use one monitor to have everything from my PC on, and then the other monitor I use for my work. So I'm literally sitting in this position all day long, which is why I got a walking pad and a standing desk, sit stand desk, so that occasionally when I feel like I'm not too busy or doing anything crazy, I can just throw it up in the stand mode and then start walking while still being able to play games and or do my work. So it all works out. Gotta go find Pat. I'm done. Faster than David ditching the tired chicken. Not the I like chicken. I noticed it's almost Black Friday time. Interesting. And it knows about the horns. How is it? No, you haven't mentioned the horns at all, but it's noticing the horns. Something's weird about this. How does it know? I mean, I know it's linked to my account, but how does it like read the screen and know what's on the screen and listen to what I'm saying? Are you going to be doing anything interesting this weekend, David? Do you have any plans? It's peeping the cam. I know. I mean, when I'm done streaming, the little light on the camera is off. But maybe I gotta start covering it. I don't trust this camera too much. And I do be walking around naked or with only underwear on, so I don't need this camera exposing me. This one and that one by the pool on the beach. Hold up. Did you like my little goat video? I was really bored last night. I was really bored. I don't even remember what time it was. I was really bored and I was like, I was working on some stream stuff and just finished playing some games and I was like, let me throw up a Snapchat real fast and post it on Instagram. And because it was late, I could not stop laughing. I was dying of laughter. Looking at it now, wasn't as funny as I anticipated, but it was still kind of funny. You can't move your neck around too much. Oh, what that neck do? So, I don't even know. I don't know if you answered me on Rick's stream or if you even saw, but what happened? Did I miss something? What happened? Or if it's personal, you don't have to tell me either. It's completely fine. It's up to you. But I was not aware that you had stitches. Hi, Amlin. Thank you. Welcome in. How are you? Are you working today? And do you have Monday off? Mm-hmm. I gotta shake it off. Amlin got a oven roasted chicken with peanut butter and pickles. Can't have the stitches be stretching. Yeah, no, you don't want you don't want them to like tear or anything. I'm surprised they didn't use like dissolving stitches. I know that's a big thing these days. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Emlyn. He's being released tomorrow. Hopefully it's not I'm hoping it's nothing serious. I hope he's doing okay. Send him our love, hugs and kisses. Sorry to hear that. I'm sorry that you got to go through hospital stuff. Hospitals are never fun. Never, ever, ever. Not even if you're having a baby. What was it? I was looking for something before stream, and I don't remember what. I updated crowd control. Because today we will be playing with crowd control again. For Supermarket Sim, though, not the card game. So we got Supermarket Sim. I updated crowd control. I already posted the other link. You had a cyst removed. It had ruptured. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that too. Jesus Christ. At least it was just a cyst and nothing crazy. But yeah, stitches and glue. Thankfully, it was something they could remove and not anything, permanent. Bodies are so weird. How do these things just start growing inside of us? What causes it? Like, it's so weird. Like, I love watching that show, The Dr. Pimple Popper. A lot of people have like, what is it called? A lipoma? I don't know. Or a cyst or stuff like that. I'm like, how does it just grow? And then some of these people have big ass ones on their heads and they've let it go for like 20 years. And I'm like, how do you just let that go for like 20? How do you just have something on your head huge like a rock? And they're like, I've let it go for 20 years. And I'm like, what the fuck? He had an infection that got out of control really quickly because his immune system having problems during the. Oh no. Ugh. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope he's not in too much pain. I'm sure he's in pain, but hopefully it's nothing crazy. At least he's getting over it. That's good. You just do? Wow, I'm glad she went to college for 8+ years to tell you that information, valid information. I'm glad they get paid probably more than I do 3 times over to tell you what I could have just told you. Yep. I'll be your queen. They have him on morphine. I heard morphine's really good. I don't think I've ever, that I'm aware of, I don't think I've ever been to the hospital, knock on wood, for anything serious. So I've never had to be put on like stuff like that. I mean, I did have strep throat, and they did give me promethazine with codeine, which is very strong and apparently used for a lot of drugs. I think the rappers call it scissor or purple drink or something like that. I took a spoonful one time because I had strep throat. I was out. I was done for like 12 hours straight. I missed a date. I had a date. I had a date, and when I woke up, I had like 50 text messages and like 30 missed calls. And the person was like, hello. And they're like, okay. They're like, I guess not. And I felt so bad, but I explained to them what happened. And knock your butt off? Yeah, honestly. I don't remember what it felt like when I was on it. Well, the strep throat was crazy. I don't know if any of you have ever had strep throat, but good fucking God. It is something I would not wish on my worst enemy. Even your own saliva, like, you know how you get those swallows sometimes? Ooh, no pun intended. That shit felt like razor blades in the back of my throat. I could not. I could only drink milk and eat oatmeal because the oatmeal had milk. I make my oatmeal with milk, not water. Did you get a doctor's note to show them for the strep throat? Well, I didn't have insurance. I didn't have insurance at the time. Thankfully, I was in California, which has a lot of free clinics. So little old me, I didn't have a car at the time. Was traveling on the bus all around the town looking for a doctor that would accept me. Um, and then I read later that strep throat is highly contagious, and I had it bad. I had waited at least 4 to 5 days before I seeked out a doctor, because I never get sick ever. And so when I got strep throat, I was like, it'll go away. It's nothing serious. Then I started getting fever. I was so hot, I was sleeping outside on the floor with my dog because it was hot. I could not do it. Um, and then when I got to one of the doctors and they took my temperature, they were like, "How long have you had this?" And I was like, "Probably like 4 to 5 days." And they were like, strep throat is lethal, right? They're like, "Your temperature, I don't know what the temperature, apparently, if your temperature goes to a certain number, you can like die." And I think mine was like 1 or 2 degrees below that temperature. I want to say it was 104, 105, but I don't remember. I can't remember for the life of me. I just remember they said like I was like that close to like not existing. I did miss the date, yeah. My mom does pray a lot for me. She prays a lot all the time. And now my father does as well. The highest yet is 105. Yeah, I'm not. See, I don't remember what it was. I just remember when I looked it up and they told me what it was. I was like, "You're telling me if it went up like another degree or two, I could have been not here anymore." And here I was thinking, "Oh, it's nothing. I'll be fine. I'll get over it." But I, in fact, did not get over it until I took medicine. They're like, "We're going to give you promethazine with codeine. Do you know what that is?" And I was like, "No." And they're like, "Well, do you drive?" And I was like, "No." And they recommended I take an Uber, so I did take an Uber home because they did not want me on the bus because it's so contagious. So as soon as I got home is when I took it, and then I knocked out until the next day. And when I woke up, my bed was drenched in sweat. It was not cute. It was not the business. What is the temp? Let me see. Actually, what was the what's the temperature for dying? What do you make up? Temperature for not fork, death. Oh no, I know, I know, I know, but do you? No, like your body temperature. Body. I don't know. I can't find it. I can't find what it is. I just know it was hot. Your dad had a fever so bad as a teen that it damaged his septum, and there was a hole in it. And they even filled out his death certificate. What? Really? Wow, Johnny. Why are you always getting all this stuff, huh? Hmm. Yeah, that sounds crazy, Amlin. 112, 117? Mine, it was high. I don't remember what it was. It was high. He was sitting right here. Oh, so he was sitting on something. I guarantee he was. Hi, Tyler. Welcome in. Welcome in. I bet he was sitting on something.
Excuse me,
bitch. He was around the. Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, all I know is I was extremely hot. I could barely even sleep. I couldn't sleep. When I had went outside to go sleep on the floor, my mom came outside and she was like, are you okay?" And I was like, "I can't." I said, "It's too hot. I can't do this." But here we are. How we doing, Tyler? Amlin, stop. Amlin knows how to make a boy blush. If I was lighter skinned, you would see me blushing. You're good? Good. I'm glad to hear. Tyler, I do believe I have Monday off. I think maybe Sunday night, if you are available, perhaps we can play some games. If you are around. If you're around, that will be most good. Most. Oh, what's on my tongue? Rude. Ooh, what's Amlin gonna get? Oh, a shiny pharaoh. Nice. We should try Monday instead. Okay, if you're up in the morning, what? Because if I go to sleep at a normal time, I should be up by like 5 or 6 in the morning. So if that works for you, that would be most good. Then Earl. Well, if it ain't Earl, how are you doing, Earl? Welcome in. How's your Friday? Oh yes, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that TikTok, Amlin. It was it was much good. Yeah, you are. Yeah, it'll be around that time.